I'm going to show you how to make an instant no-dig raised bed for your asparagus. First, you're going to want to grab a piece of cardboard. Preferably, you want it saturated. It just rained, so mine's already wet. And you're going to just place it onto the grass where you want to create your no-dig bed. Next, you're going to want to take a sharp knife or something, and you're going to want to cut a circular hole where you're going to be planting your asparagus in. Now I created 6 planting holes where I'm going to plant my asparagus, and I'm going to take some potting medium. This is just some leftover soil I have laying around, and I'm going to stick it in those holes. Now that we filled each hole with some dirt, we're going to grab one of our asparagus bare root plants. I'm going to try to spread out the roots. I'm going to place it underneath the cardboard on top of the dirt that we grew. I'm going to try to lift up the cardboard and get all the roots to go underneath the cardboard box. And just try to spread them out in a circle. Kind of like that. Kind of like this shape, where the roots, the crown is sitting above the roots, like that. Now we just finished putting each one of our bare root asparagus into the holes. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some remaining soil and just slightly cover the asparagus with the rest of our potting soil. If you have leftover compost, this would actually be perfect for that. Just wanna do a light covering of your asparagus. Now I'm going to take some coffee grounds I got from my local Starbucks and sprinkle it on top, just to give these asparagus a nice kickstart of nitrogen to grow some nice green ferns this spring. And the last thing is we're going to take some mulch. If you have any straw, hardwood mulch, grass clippings, and just cover about 5 inches, as much as you can. Just cover your asparagus as much as possible. When you're applying the mulch, make sure you cover the edges of the cardboard very well, like this, because that's going to stop the cardboard from drying out, and it's going to really help that cardboard break down quickly. That cardboard is going to break down. It's going to kill that whole layer of grass, which is going to feed the asparagus roots, and it's going to create a nice environment. The worms are going to come in, break up all that cardboard, and the asparagus are going to be up and running. And that is how you create an instant no-dig garden bed for your bare root asparagus. It's been about a month and a half, and I want to update you guys on how my no-till, no-dig garden bed of asparagus has came out. So as you can see, I planted 6 plants, and I just planted a bonus one after the video I didn't record. But you can see all 6 asparagus plants actually came up. I used no store-bought soil, no store-bought fertilizers. All I had to do was buy bare root asparagus. The time I watered this bed was the first time I planted it. So this bed probably took a total of maybe 30 minutes of work, placing down cardboard, putting a hole in the cardboard, putting my berry root asparagus in, putting a little bit of homemade soil in there. And now I have a perennial asparagus established in this bed. And if you see any weeds coming up through the cardboard, that's okay. So in a no-till garden, all we do is pull the weeds, leave the roots in, and we're gonna chop and drop it straight in place like that. And all you have to do now is every year probably put some wood chips back on top, and you can come down here and look at this black soil we have being built. And the best part, it's moist, holding in water. So this was an update, and it just goes to show that you too could build this at home and have asparagus that come back every year.